Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's been a while. It's been I think a couple of weeks. No, I did a mail day post. I want to say last weekend, but it was short, and I left out some things. So now I'm back to do those and to do some other stuff that I've picked up this week, in the last week. So yeah, pretty significant mail day. I decided to change things up a little bit. I'm taking the baseball collector approach. If you don't follow him on YouTube, you definitely should. Some great stuff that he does. Unlike a lot of others, he actually opens his mail before and just shows it off. That's what I'm going to do because I've realized how much time I take opening packages, and that has to be boring for y'all. So, figured I'd do it this way. It's going to be a lot quicker, and you're not going to have to listen to me go, because I got nothing to say. So, with that being said, let's not mess around. Let's get to it. This one, not for most of you sports fans, but I picked this up off of Sport Lots for my fiance. It is a trading card. It's not even trading card. It's actually album stickers from Annie. She hasn't gotten into cards, so to speak, but she does appreciate them. I put her together a binder of Dallas Stars cards, and I bought her a 90210 set a couple of years ago, and she enjoyed it. So decided to pick that up. I thought it was cool. I'm going to actually see if I can find the album to go along with that. I figure a lot of you, if you were my age, you probably did those Panini sticker albums back in the day, and those were fun times. So next thing I got, should have done a little more work, but as you can see here, it is a very poor condition T206 card. I got this off of a Facebook group for a pretty good price. This is Turner from Cleveland. He had a bunch of beaters kind of for the same price, and I decided to pick that up along with another climber. You can't tell there. Let me move it over. Now you can see that there's a nice little chunk out of there, so it's obviously a very, very, very low collector grade card. But the price was right, and it was just another climber to add to my collection. I'm all the way up to 3 now. So, enjoyed those, and just say, in case you see this, thanks, Jeff. This one, I did a big trade. You probably, if you have been watching, you saw that I bought some Stadium Club lots, and I was able to help out Peter, who's a blogger at Baseball Everyday. What is it? BaseballEveryday.blogspot.com. So I was able to help him with his set, and I just said, hey, just send me some of the rookies you have, because my lots were stars. So he sent me some rookies, and then he sent me this chrome. I do like the chrome. They're kind of cool. So it's just like, trade me those, and I was able to send, I want to say, probably close to 50 cards his way toward his set. He's definitely made a lot of progress on that. So happy to help out another collector, and he's a good guy. We've traded back and forth a lot. So it was exciting to be able to help another collector out. So we got this here, the Topps Living set. So initially I bought the first 3 cards, and it would have been mid-April that those things started picking up and started going through the roof on the prices. So I sold cards 1 through 3 at an auction. Wish I hadn't done it, because now they're going for 3 times what they were then. I was afraid the bubble was going to burst, so I was like, you know what? Let's cash in. Haven't bought any since, but the reason I bought this is because of the particular player and the fact that he is a hobbyist. He's a collector. I don't know how much y'all read or how much blogging y'all do to see this, or if you're on... Oh, wow, these have a tamper-proof seal on them now. This is new. They did not do this the first go-round. But anyway, I don't know how much y'all know, but Pat Neshek is a huge card collector, and his Topps Living came out, so I decided to pick it up, because he had also tweeted that he was willing to sign those. He is a big signer. If you want to do through the mail autographs. He's a great signer. Again, he's a collector, so that I'm sure that's a huge part of it. I am not going to be able to get these at the moment. This is a little more difficult than I thought. So anyway, what I picked up there, though, you can't even see in there, but I picked up 5 of the Pat Neshek cards. Probably send off a couple of those to him to get autographed, and I'll just kind of hang on to the other ones just for spits and giggles. And, you know, he had a big print run. Of the non-rookies and non-retired players, he actually has, I believe, the second biggest print run. Don't know if he was joking or not, but he said on Twitter that he bought like 6,000 of them himself. And he ended up being at 11,000 cards, I think. No, maybe 13. I think 13 is the number. So, anyway, so I picked up some of those. This right here, I'll try to bust through this quickly. It should be a little bit of fun, though, just for some random old stuff. This was, I bought off of someone on Twitter. He had posted a lot, and I set on these for like a month. I had been picking them up, and at the end of the month went ahead and made the purchase. A bunch of stuff that I got for like dime, maybe up to, I don't even think I paid $1 for any of these cards. They were all cheaper ones, but just some fun stuff. So we got some Allen Ginter minis, the Bobby Bowden. He signed through the mail for me before, so I may try and send this one off. I got a black Miguel Cabrera, black Kipnis, Verlander, Palmer. These I can probably trade on Trading Card Database. There are a couple of collectors of the minis, so I really picked those up just as trade bait / just to help him out. We've made, I think, 3 trades already. So that is why I picked those up along with these. I don't know what year they are or anything, but they were cheap. They were probably like 20 cents or less, so I figured I'd get something out of them. I saw these and couldn't pass. I don't know if y'all remember these. They came in the Cracker Jack boxes in the early 90s at some point, probably maybe even late 80s. Well, there we go. 1993. So now that I'm enjoying pre-war stuff, I may eventually get a Cracker Jack card, but I thought it would be just fun to buy these just for nostalgia, old time's sake. Speaking of nostalgia, that ends up being what a lot of these are. The 93 black gold cards, Blackjack McDowell, Chris Hoyles. These are the 92 black golds. Tettleton, I think I have that for my Mickey Tettleton collection, but, what the heck, it was a good price. Again, just love these cards. It was a little blast from the past. Ooh, I did pay a little bit more. I think these Mantles I paid a little bit for. These were from 95, 96, 97. I was close. So one of the biggest pulls of my life was actually one of these cards, believe it or not, from a 99-cent pack at my local Walmart in Morgantown, West Virginia. I pulled the 52 Mantle Topps Chrome reprint refractor. And when that thing came out, book value on that was like $300 or $500. I eventually sold it. I held on to it too long, but eventually did sell it off and still got some decent money out of it. One of those cards, hindsight being 2020, I wish I'd kept. Not for any monetary purposes, but it's one of those ones that just would have been really cool to have kept because it would have been one of the cards I'd had the longest. I've got a handful of cards that I've had since before 1997, but not a whole lot, and it would have been cool to have kept those. So that's why I bought these, for nostalgia's sake. Just some Topps Chrome, Mickey Mantles. Who knows, maybe I'll see if I can ever find more of those and maybe put the set together. Miscut, I think I got this for $0.10, but thought it'd be fun for my WVU collection because Jim Braxton was a running back at West Virginia, and for those that don't know, you probably also don't care, but my dad worked for a long time at the residence halls that were called towers, and Braxton Tower was the name of one of the towers. So just thought it'd be a cool thing to add to my collection. I've got a regular copy of it, but the really cool miscut was kind of interesting. Maybe someday I'll figure out what that card beside it is. Picked these up. I want to say they were like 15 cents each, just because I love those cards. I love that 84 top set. Hindsight being 2020, probably shouldn't have even bought them because I'm probably not going to keep them. Ooh, Darryl Strawberry. That's going to you, Peter, sometime, but your package has already been shipped out, so you'll have to wait. But I did pick that up specifically for you. Love 71 Topps. One of my favorites. Is a teen, I was actually working on this set and was probably a good 20% of the way there. But it had some of the big boys. I had a miscut Nolan Ryan, but the Ryan was one of the more expensive cards, so to even get a miscut copy was cool. I had the I can't remember who it is now. It's a relative short print that's supposed to be pretty hard to come by in one of the last series. It's a Dodger outfielder. Can't remember who it is. Richie Allen, maybe? Had that card, but at some point ended up selling those off, so we'll add that to the list of regrets. Wish I had kept those, but, at the time, it was the decision I made, and it was for a reason. I think these are just some buffer cards that he put in there to go around, so I'll throw those in my dime box. I'm actually setting up, if you know who Rich Klein is, he works for ComC now, worked for Beckett for a long time. He does a synagogue show for his men's club twice a year, and I will be setting up at that show in a couple weeks with like 3 monster boxes of dime boxes. I'm going to have 1 box of dollar cards, which will have some jerseys and some low-end autographs. Just anything that I don't think I can get a whole lot out of. And then I'm going to have 1 showcase. I'm going to try to make it simple, but if you're in the DFW area or going to be that weekend, let me know, and you ought to show up. So, some more buffer cards. I'll just, like I said, I'll just throw those into my dime box. And nothing I bought. Albert, don't call me Joey Bell. Love the 90s inserts. Love these. Somebody beat me, I think, to a Lofton they had of that. So I didn't get it. Juan Gonzalez. I think that would be a cool card to send to him. He signs through the mail as well, so I think that would be a cool card to send. What else we got here? Card for my cousin. Just thought that was a cool, I don't know, just the look of it was cool when I live in Dallas now. So autogram, a couple of those 87 minis. Paxton Lynch, I saw it was a rookie. I think it was like a quarter. I was like, oh, okay, I'll pick it up. Come to find out, apparently he's no good. Ronnie Brown for my cousin. Ricky Williams, rookie. Man, that 99 draft class was fun. It was fun chasing cards around that year. I love the original 55 All-American set and love the, I think these were 2001? No, 2003 cards. 2003. I love those and picked up some of those back in the day, so decided to pick that up. Another Auburn card for my cousin. Pence, Thomas, Clark. It's like I picked up some Stadium Club. I think they were all rookies, so that's why I picked them up. I might need them for my set. Another mini. Not going to keep talking through all these, but buyback. Got cheap for my buyback Franken set whenever I eventually get back on there. There's another Pat Neshek. Piazza for my cousin. Another buyback. Hunter Pence actually played baseball. His high school was about maybe 2 miles from where I'm sitting right now and where I live. My stepson goes to Arlington High, the same school. And then he played baseball. He played somewhere small, and then he played at the University of Texas at Arlington, which is where my stepson wants to go. So as I come into him, I pick him up just for some fun. Bartolo Colon, who doesn't love those? That's the first of those bold Durham cards. Love me some Charles Barkley. Rodman. I don't collect a lot of basketball, but man, I don't even pay attention to basketball, but I did love it during the early to mid 90s and maybe even into the late 90s. Just some old Indians cards. Clemens Silver script. I think I got that again for like maybe a quarter. I figure there's going to be somebody I can trade that to. one last bag here. I'm probably not going to run all the way through those. So we got some more of those cards I'll throw in the dime box. And then a bunch of Gypsy Queen from last year. I am still passively working on that set. I didn't want to take the time to figure out what numbers they were and what numbers I needed, so I just told them I'll take them all, that price, and then what I don't need I'll throw back into a dime box. Getting close to done here. 2 packages left. Stack of top loaders here. This is a set that I have admired for a while, but never picked any of them up. And then recently decided, hey, maybe I'll start going for it. So I found these on, where did I get these? eBay. Yeah, I picked these up. These were eBay lots. 2 different lots. And this set is actually coming back out in November. A new release by a new company. These are, the ones I have are the Leaf Sport Kings from, I think they were produced in series from 07 until, it's 18 now, so maybe like 13, 14. But now Sage has the license to do these, and they are coming out in November. Looks like some of these seals are broken. I'm not a fan of that. So these came out, I think these are all from Series 1, and when you got them in the box, they did come in the top loaders, and you can see where they were supposed to be sealed. It looks like some of them are, some of them aren't, but oh well, what are you going to do? I know there were some doubles in the lot already from the get-go, or I think there were, but hopefully I'll find some people to trade with, because I do want to work on completing that set. It's not going to be cheap, and the first series cards are pretty expensive and pretty tough to come by. So, 1 card from 1 package left, and it's something that I've been wanting for a while, and patience pays off. I got it for what I feel is a great price. Finally picked up a Jerry West autograph. As you can see there, he's with the Mountaineers on that. That's what I wanted. Don't care about the Lakers. Only care about the fact that he is a WVU legend. And again, got this for a great price. Don't even care that it's graded. I would have paid the same price for an ungraded one, but you know, it's a 9. I'll probably end up cracking it when I get confident enough to try and do that. But I finally have a Jerry West autograph. As someone who's been collecting Mountaineer cards since he was a kid, so for about 30 years, it's about time. That's all I can say. I'm not saying a lot because I'm still kind of in awe that I have it. So that is the latest mail day. I think I have a couple more small ones coming soon. Not a whole lot to them. So I will probably post those next weekend. But I am going to a card show tomorrow. So hoping to have maybe tomorrow night a little bit of show and tell on some of the things that I was able to pick up. So if you like what I'm doing, please give me a subscription. If you haven't already, please give me a like on the video. It helps all of us that post these more than you think. If you just give everybody a like when you do like what they're doing, that would be awesome. Please check out my site. I do blogging on Beans Ball Card Blog. But I am also trying to turn it into an information site, post some card news, some checklists, stuff like that. So hopefully you'll give it a look sometime. You can follow me on Twitter at BeansBCardBlog, and then you can see right there where you can find me on Facebook and YouTube. So Friday night. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope you've got a local card show or something you can do this weekend, hobby related, for some fun. And I will probably be back tomorrow night with some card show spoils. Have a great night, everyone, and happy collecting, y'all.